Hello students, welcome back to my channel Lightup Knowledge and very warm welcome to today's video. I hope you all are doing great. In today's video, we will cover compound complex sentences. There is a separate playlist of sentences in English language on my channel and the link of the same will be available in the description box below. Now without any further ado or delay, let's get started. Students, before moving on to explain about compound complex sentences, I want to give you a brief context of what you need to know before coming on to a compound complex sentence. So basically you should have the knowledge of clauses. What is a dependent clause? What is an independent clause? Similarly, you should know that what is a coordinating conjunction and what are coordinating conjunctions in general, as well as subordinating conjunction, and you should know of course complex and compound sentences. So there is a playlist of clauses in English language available in my playlists, so I'll link that in the description box, as well as the link on the types of sentences. There is a playlist on that, so you can go and check that out first. So let's get started. What are compound sentences? So basically, a compound complex sentence contains at least two independent clauses and at least one dependent clause. So basically, a compound complex sentence, as the name suggests, is the mixture of both the type of sentences. It brings together both of these sentences and they contain at least two independent clauses and at least one dependent clause. So basically, in a compound complex sentence, what you have is at least two independent clauses. There could be more, but at least two it should be there, and there should be at least one dependent clause. So this is the composition of a compound complex sentence, right? Have a look at this example here. They were annoyed because I asked them to stop writing and wait for the invigilator to collect the papers. They were annoyed. They were annoyed is an independent clause. It is an independent clause because it does not depend on any other clause to complete its meaning. Because is a subordinating conjunction. I asked them to stop writing, right? It does not have any context. It's incomplete. So it is a dependent clause. And is a coordinating conjunction. Wait for the invigilator to collect the papers is another independent clause. You can observe that in this particular sentence there are two independent clauses, right, and one dependent clause. There is a coordinating conjunction and a subordinating conjunction because. Let's have a look at some more examples. The first example is, no one is guilty, but the fact remains that a heinous crime has been committed. No one is guilty is an independent clause, right? Independent in its meaning, but is a coordinating conjunction. The fact remains, it's present indefinite tense and showing a particular fact, and it's complete in itself, so therefore this also is an independent clause. That is a subordinating conjunction. A heinous crime has been committed is dependent clause. It is dependent for its meaning for the two other clauses that we have in this particular sentence. The next example is, I promised him that I would come, yet he went on requesting when there was no need. I promised him is an independent clause. That is a dependent clause. I would come is a dependent clause, but we don't know where to come or whatever the information is. Yet is a coordinating conjunction, right? He went on requesting is an independent clause when there was no need. When is a subordinating conjunction, there was no need is dependent clause. So there are two independent clauses, right, and there are two dependent clauses, and the subordinating conjunctions that you have is that and when, and the coordinating conjunction is yet here. See the next example. While Yash attended the celebration with his whole family, Ojas left soon after arriving and Alice sent a bouquet with an excuse. While is a dependent clause. Yash attended the ceremony with the whole family. This is a dependent clause. Ojas left soon after arriving is a independent clause and is a coordinating conjunction. Alice sent a bouquet with an excuse is an independent clause. So in this particular example, you have a subordinating conjunction while, you have one dependent clause, you have two independent clauses, and you have one coordinating conjunction and. So yes students, that was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, you found it useful. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to press that bell icon so that you can get regular updates of the videos that I upload. All the associated playlists will be linked down in the description box for you to check. Until we meet next time, keep learning and keep growing.